Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Friday video report. I've got a money saving discount coupon code coming your way in just a moment. That'll save you $15 off a single purchase today. Let's talk about Thursday for a moment. Unfortunately, the play that I gave you, the Derek Mancini free play, the Minnesota Golden Gophers at home, did not come through. And I got to tell you guys, I am sitting there rooting for that play last night like you couldn't believe. Now, my own personal play last night was the Arizona Wildcats, and that was an easy winner. But last night, because you know I told you I was starting something brand new. Once a week, I'm going to give you a play from a handicapper for free, and I'm going to pick up the loss for the sales. I'm going to pick up the commission for that particular handicapper. And as you know, with Derek Mancini, he's really been the go-to guy. Going back to September, last night was the 15th time that I had released his play for free. And I want to once again offer my thanks to Derek for allowing me to do so. And going into last night, 10 of the 14 times I had released his play for free, he had cashed a winner. Minnesota played its heart out down the stretch. I mean, they looked dead and buried, and then they went on that incredible 14-1 run to tie the game, force overtime. They had momentum on their side, and then they just collapsed in overtime. And so many times you see that. You know, a team just fights its way back. It's an uphill battle, and then once they get there, they reach the plateau. It's all downhill because they shot their wad. They just don't have anything more to go, anything more to expel. All the emotion, the mental drain, it just takes it all away. So again, I'm just sitting there and I was just so excited. I thought, my God, we're going to pull that game out. So I'm bummed. Now, granted, I'm winning my own play and I'm bummed because I wanted to see you guys all win. So we will do it again next week. And as I said, I'm going to do it every single week. I'm going to pick a play. I'm going to give it to you for free. As I said, I'll soak up the losses for lost revenue. I'll soak up the commissions. And the whole point of this is I want to see if we can win these plays. And then the next day, and it's an honor system, I'll put up a charity of my choice. And it's up to you. I'd love to see you donate to that charity. I don't care if you give $1. We'll see if we can do it, and I think it's something good because, guys, there's more to life than winning and losing. There's more to life than just gambling. We've got to do this. It's fun. This is the fun and games department, what we're doing here, okay? This is not life or death. There are more important things. So let's see if we can do some good in the world too, okay? Anyway, I'm going to get to a free pick on the Oklahoma Thunder game against the Utah Jazz as well. Let me talk about some handicappers here too. You know, I always tell you the good and the bad, so let's start with, unfortunately, the bad. I won last night, but Anthony Red, who, won Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, last night, after winning 59 plays, number 5 out of 6, and then number 6 out of 7 on Monday and Tuesday night. Wednesday night, hit the second biggest college basketball play of his career, an 80-dime release on Northeastern, a 10-point road dog, losing only by 2 points at Georgia State. You know, it's hard to remember all this stuff off the top of your head. Last night came back with another 80-dime play. Washington against Oregon, wasn't to be. Oregon in revenge, and the Ducks absolutely crushing the Huskies there in that one. So, he goes down in flames, but still, you know, Anthony Red, 22-11 the past 23 days. $10 player still up $2,225 in that stretch. Tonight, 30-dime NBA winner number 2 in a row. And again, you know, Anthony, just like myself, just like the majority of the handicappers at this site, they realize when you're on a roll, and guys, I've said this to you many, many times, when you're on a roll, the way to expand that bankroll, you've got to take shots when you've got a bankroll. It's the only way to expand the bankroll. It's the only way to go for the brass ring. When you've got money, you're playing with your bookmaker's money, that's when you've got to take your shots. Chris Jordan last night, who of course 1,000-star plays, his biggest bets, just hit number 6 out of 7 in the Super Bowl with the under. Told you the side wasn't the play. Last night, highest rated college basketball release, West Coast Conference Game of the Year play. Looking for number 5 out of 6 with that play over the past 6 years. Wasn't to be. Took St. Mary's. Gonzaga hammered St. Mary's. Listen, guys, I can lose with the best of guys too. And you never like to second guess. But I watched the plays come in. I didn't understand that play. I didn't understand Anthony Redd's play either. And again, I can lose with the best of everybody too. You had St. Mary's and Oregon, both playing at home, small favorites, in revenge. It's college basketball. Home teams in revenge. You sometimes got to ride them. That's why I rode Arizona last night. At home in revenge against Colorado. And what a game. I mean, both those teams, Oregon, Arizona, and Gonzaga, all delivered in payback situations. We want to talk about Scott Delaney tonight, guys. Big play tonight. 100 dime, first half NBA blowout of the year. Not first half of the game. First half of this abbreviated strike shortened season. He's won 32 of his last 52. 100 dime releases. Twice as strong as his 50 dime play on Wisconsin last night. So that's what Scott Delaney has going today. Big play from him this evening. Craig Davis also been on a nice little roll, as you know. He had one of the few handicappers, in fact, to have the New York Giants on Sunday in that little game called the Super Bowl. Fourth straight Super Bowl winner for Craig Davis. Tonight, 50 dime winner number 3 in a row. Thunder and the Jazz. Among 3 winners and 90 dimes of profit on the table for Craig this evening. Now, your money-saving discount coupon code tonight is going to be Feelings15. Feelings15. Feelings and the number 15. Feelings15. Why Feelings15? Because, guys, listen, and this is an important thing for you today to remember. All of you out there, please stop talking about LeBron James. This is a sensitive man. You have clearly hurt his feelings. Larry Bird is taking shots at him. Guys, everybody is taking shots at LeBron. The guy has a thin skin. He cannot let things roll off his shoulders. Stop talking about LeBron. This guy can't handle it. He's crumbling. Now you know why he's not a clutch player either. I mean, my God. LeBron, I feel sorry. LeBron, please go in the corner and cry. Do we have to get you a little blanket so you can suck your thumb in the corner, LeBron? Next thing, Giselle is going to probably take a shot at you too. By the way, Giselle just tweeted today, I believe. She said Randy Moss would have caught the damn pass that Wes Welker couldn't catch either. But LeBron, I mean, so Feelings15 in honor of LeBron. Larry Bird taking a shot at LeBron yesterday. Didn't you love it? Everybody wants to pick on LeBron. I feel so bad. Anyway, let's talk about your free pick tonight. Feelings15 will get you $15 off a single purchase you make today. Enter it when prompted in the shopping cart, and that's how easy it is. Feelings15. Listen, I'm going to go with the Oklahoma Thunder tonight at Utah. I know the Jazz are not nearly as good as the Oklahoma Thunder, but you have a classic situational handicap here tonight, guys. Oklahoma Thunder playing their 4th game in 5 nights on the road, and they have to travel to the altitude of Salt Lake City. Jazz 1-4 in their last 5. They've been idle, however, since Tuesday. Their last home game, they did upset the LA Lakers. Now, here's why I would go against the Oklahoma Thunder here this evening. Last night, they had an 8-point lead with about 4.5 minutes to go at Sacramento. And then they faded down the stretch. They were outscored in the 4th quarter by Sacramento 30-23. Right? They were up with 4:48 to go and 8 points in that contest. They committed 6 of their 23 turnovers in the 4th quarter in that game. When I see a team fade like that in the 4th quarter, that's because their legs were shot, okay? You couldn't get the points going offensively. You got sloppy with your ball handling, and now, again, you're playing your 4th road game in 5 nights. That's a horrible situation to be in. The Jazz have played well at home this season, 11-4 straight up, 10-5 against the spread. Now, clearly, the backcourt for Oklahoma City, would you rather have Russell Westbrook and whomever against, Devin Harris and Raja Bell? Yeah, I think so. I think the key matchup here is obviously going to be at the center position where Al Jefferson, if he decides to play tonight, should have a huge advantage against Kendrick Bell. Jazz looking for a little bit of redemption because their last two games were embarrassing road losses to the Knicks, 99-88. That's a Knicks squad without Carmelo Anthony or Amari playing in those two games. Then, of course, they lost to the Pacers 104-99 on the road, and that game wasn't nearly as close as the final score indicated. They were down by 21 in the second half in that contest. Oklahoma City has owned this series of late. They've won 2 straight in Salt Lake City, 3 overall in the series, and 6 of the last 8 meetings. Kevin Durant has averaged 31.3 points in the last 7 versus them. Russell Westbrook, last 2 games against them, he's averaged 32 points and 65.5% shooting. And this is the first of a home-and-home series as they meet again in Oklahoma City on Thursday. Here's how I think it plays out. Fatigue sets in for Oklahoma City here this evening. I think Utah escapes with the win, and then in the return engagement in Oklahoma City on Thursday, I think Oklahoma City hammers them. Would I put my own money on them? No. But again, it's a classic handicapping situation. You go against a road-weary team. That's what I would do. The problem is you're not getting a lot of value here. Utah's only a 1, maybe a 1.5 point favorite, depending on where you shop. So I'll go with Utah as the free pick. Remember, feelings 15. And please, guys, don't talk bad about LeBron tonight, the biggest crybaby in the NBA. Please, please have a soft spot in your heart for LeBron. Talk to you again tomorrow morning, guys. See you then on Saturday.